Hello everyone, welcome back to the another live stream of that Dune shot. I hope you guys are doing good and I can see some activities in the chat. Thank you for joining, guys. It's a brand new day and brand new stream. I hope you like this stream as well. Okay, so far so good. We are on track and I will show you some good stuff how I use the USD in that Dune shot. So we will continue with the Dune, Dune comp. And last time I show how I use that USD, but it's not properly. But now I figured out how that USD is working, and how I'm retexturing using USD files and inside Nuke 17. So we will take a look everything what I did, and we will improve some texturing and all. And I also re-render some of the layers, so we will import that all the layers again and we will add that in our comp. It will be easy because we're using the stamps, so it is not that hard to add to replace all the layers. Cool. Okay, nice. Okay, let me switch the screen quickly. I hope you guys can see. Okay, let me put the chat in my second monitor so I can see everything. Okay, so this is the comp. So far so good, and let me just show you here. So in the previous stream I think I show you this. Yeah, this is the comp in the previous stream, and from there I did 2 more versions, so I will show you. So you can see, not this one I guess, let me show. Yeah, I think this one, from here to here, not much change, but if you see there are a lot of changes in this side. In the shadow area you can see now it looks much better compared to the previous. It's like very flat looking. Now it's good. Mountains are looking good now. Previously it's very bright, and the sky also I fix it. Previously we can see the cloud, but we don't want to see the cloud and everything. Elfin, what's up? Robot Ninja, Swarna, hi. I hope you enjoy this stream as well. Cool. And yeah, and like you can see, previously we have version 9 and this is version 12, and this platform I also refine, but I need to refine this much more. And I render a few layers. I will show you that layer. We'll import that layer and we'll continue. This harvester also I did some changes here and here in the ground, the textures and all. Cool. So far now this is the latest. Okay, now you can see I changed the distortion here in this one. You see now we have a little bit of stretch in the edges, and it's very similar that we also have in the reference. You can see in the reference this line is not completely stretched. If I just draw a line like this, you can see it's little bit bend. So I also want something like that, and that is only possible with the lane distortion. Okay, so that's why I added that lane distortion here, so it will look good. I hope you guys can hear my audio properly. Let me know, is it too low or is it too loud? Let me know. And the background audio as well, let me know. I hope everything is going well. Cool. So okay, let's continue. So far you can see this is the script, and let me just show you the texturing. So first let's see the ground, because last time I was doing some retexturing for the ground. I am not able to figuring out how that USD is working. It was just lagging a lot, and I found why it's lagging. It's not the Nuke 17 issue, it's my the software issue. That recording, that OBS is having some issue. That's why Nuke is struggling to load textures and all. But now let's see the USD. So this is the USD section I was using. So here what I have this scene file. This USD scene have the full scene that I'm using in Houdini. So let it load and you can see the full. Yeah, see all these mountains and everything is here, camera is here, but it's very laggy. And let me see if I can view from the camera, but you can't see from the camera. I don't know, something optimization is going on in the Nuke. So if I see from the camera, I can't see, go far away. I can see all the scene, but I can see. So what I did, I just reference. So this is very similar node that we have in the reference. This. So in Houdini also we have this node called reference, but Foundry they just added this geo tag in the beginning. So I'm loading this here. So now you can see this is my ground. I'm loading that entire USD file here, and then from here I think you can't see this pop-up window. So yeah, so if you just press this, let me just open my tool so I can zoom in. So if you press this in the properties panel, so you get this pop-up. Come on, no, it's not going. Okay, something brick. Live draw. Yeah, I don't know. Let me try again. Live draw. Oh, come on. Yes. Okay, something is not working. Fine. So click this and you get this. Can load your USD file here, and in the trim path you can load the whatever you want. I mean, you can load entire USD scene, but you can see this is the breakups I have, all the geos and the render cameras and lights. Okay, so in the geos we find all the geo. So here I'm just loading the ground. I'm selecting the ground and just loading the ground. So now I have this ground layer only. Okay, now in this side I have this platform. So let me zoom in. So this is also the USD. You can see this is the platform I have, which is really good. So I can just referencing this in the bottom. You can see 2 times here, and the geo the ground as well. So for the ground here I'm doing some UV projection. So let me show you. So this is the ground we have. Okay, this is very big scene scale, by the way, and you can see I'm applying some noise in Houdini. Here we don't have noise, but as we go here we see some breakups. So I'm using camera, top-down camera, to projecting the texture, okay, like this on the ground, and rendering through this USD cam. So now in the setting, previously I was figuring out how to get that UV pass. Let me just make this one. So now I found out you can go to the output, and from here I can see the UV. So I set it the UV world scale, and here you need to define the UV. Okay, and here you can create your own channel. So I select the same UV channel. Now then I shuffle out that channel. So here is the trick. So the thing is, this scene scale is very big. If I select 1 pixel, you can see the numbers is very high. So shuffle out this one, and then you can add one grade node and just reduce the gain. So you can see this. Once you see this red green, that means this is your UV. Okay, like basically I'm normalizing the UV first. Okay, and then just rendering this one out, so I can have this fully animated UV. Then I'm creating a stamp here. Okay, and this one I'm using multiple times here to project the texture basically. So let me show you one by one. So here we have this albedo pass for the ground, and again same geo, but here it's very simple. I'm just geo binding this one, and let me just show geo binding this. Yeah, this one. Okay, basically doing apply material. This is a geo USD, and just applying a material. And from here I have this, I created this on a last frame. You can see I'm doing a projection on a single frame, and using this newly node project 3D. So basically projecting from top. This is my camera. Oops, the projection camera. I think no, not this one. Yeah, this one, the render camera itself. Okay. Then in the scanner render, you'll see this is the thing. And from here, I modify this one a lot because it's just a shape and adding some more noises here like this to break the part, and some adding more shapes here and just projecting here. Now after that, just reducing the intensity. You see this one from here, it is very strong, and just transforming one more to create a little bit of thicker layer, and just overing with my albedo pass. Okay, so this is the first thing I add, because if I show you the reference, let me show you the reference. So in the reference we have this, that's why we are adding. So this thing, this is the box we are adding. Okay, so let's go to the place. Yeah, so this is after this. So these are the USD texture projection. So here we are using that ST map that we created. Okay, so I have this texture, just a random texture from Megascan. Okay, and just making it alpha white because we need white alpha, and some grading based on the look. And here it's just using this ST map node, connecting this like this texture and this ST map, and just selecting UV as RGB because this is RGB now, and you can immediately see it's automatically mapped to the ground and it will move. Okay, very simple because we projected the UV from top to bottom, okay, through the camera. So it is very easy. Okay, so now it is animating as well. See? Good. So this is exactly what I'm doing here, and you can see this is texture. I'm just copying the alpha. I don't know. Yeah, this is alpha, but we need this alpha, so I just copy the alpha. And now we using this utility path for the ground and just creating one mask, like this, to have a ramp, and just masking out the texture as it's going far away like this. Okay, just multiplying down because we don't want the full opacity, and just placing this under. So now I can just multiply this whole thing. Okay, if I multiply without this constant, now it will, my texture will cut basically. So now you can see it is removing my texture, so I need to add this so I can retain the original albedo path, and on top of I can add this. Otherwise, if I just remove this, you can see it's getting more dark. Okay, so multiply, I mean whatever you see white, it will remain same. Whatever you see the dark, it will affect. That's why you can see it is affecting only dark area. Okay, so this is the first layer which I added, and now let's see the second one. You can see more same thing. Okay, just copy pasting this same setup, just projecting a different texture. So here I did some little different workflow. So I have this displacement map. Okay, again same with the grade. Let me disable this. I will show you. So it is like this, it's very big. So what I did, I added a tile node to tile this texture multiple times like this, because our scene scale is very big, the ground is very big, so I have to do that. And let it load, then we'll see how it will look. So now see, it is look like this tiling, and then I did a transformation based on my taste, which part I want. So you can see like very little. Okay, now we have this, and you can see a little bit of bending as well. So I think for that, I think you can smooth this here. Let me see. No, this is because we are stretching the texture a lot, but that's fine because we are using not this part, we're using only this far part. So same thing, just cutting with the fall off, we don't want in the far area, and very dark, we just need alpha, and just grading the alpha, and here just overall multiplier and just overing here. Okay, so let me just post this so you guys can see better. So now we added two textures. I'm just breaking this ground, so I don't want to be very even. Now you can see. Now let's see the next one. So this is very good. It adds more detail. So this one is this. Let me show you. Same thing. Just copy pasting this texture. Come on, yeah. This is a very detailed one. So let me show you. Again, I'm using this tile node to tiling and transforming. You can see how big the tile is, and same thing, just copy pasting setup and just adding more detail. The last one, I'm adding these lines. Okay, so this is also using the same method, but this time I'm using noise. Okay, this is like use the noise draw, and you can just make it like 1 and some values here in the Y, so it will stretch like this. That's it. So this is the noise. Okay, and you can come here and just do this, just randomization. Very simple. So I get this and I just add a contrast a bit like this, and I did a tile because these lines are very big, and that's why I did a tile, so I can have more smaller lines. And transformation based on the angle, and you can see now we have this. If I don't have tile, the lines looks too big. Okay, so this is this, and then again masking based on the distance. Delete distort and grading a lot. I mean here, yeah, this creating alpha. Let me show you. So this we have, then this is the alpha, then reducing overall alpha, then using these existing mats that we already have here, these two layers. Okay, using their alpha to adding some holes, breaking basically. Okay, and this ground, and I'm placing this here as well. I'm creating one hole because in that area I want a little bit of less intensity, and this is the texture. Yeah, I mean the lines. Okay, pretty good so far. So this much from this albedo pass till here we have this much. We break it, and then in this side albedo pass, see same thing. I'm adding more texture. See, so this is like a actual texture. You can see the colors and everything. Here just we are adding just black and white maps to break that what you call the original albedo, just adding shapes. But here we have this texture, this color texture. Okay, this one. Then you see it's cropping and grading. This grade based on the when I'm merging here, that time I was doing grading. That's fine. Same thing using this ground ST map, and just ST mapping this now is placed here, and then adding grade very dark, and just masking with this here. So masking out with this. So now we have this kind of patches. Okay, same thing here, and then masking with more with the ground utility with this alpha. Okay, so then now we have this kind of fall off. Okay, overall multiply down, and one more texture is here. Yeah, this one. So this is another texture from Megascan, and this kind of grading, darkening, and ST map, and just storing it here again. So we have two textures. One is here, one is here. Okay, just on top of each other, and just pouring with our existing albedo. So you get this in the front, you get this texture, and then at the end we have this line. So we already saw this in my last stream how I created this. So very simple. So this everything goes to, because we did divide here, Okay, now we're doing multiply. Now once I do multiply, you can see all the textures are here. If I just disable everything, so this is the original texture. Let me show you. Yeah, yeah. So this is the original texture, and this is with the pre-com. You can see how much things I'm adding. Okay, so variation here and here as well. Shadow will remain same, and you can see the lines is following here. Yeah, so this is this. So till here it will look same if I just do the pre-com. Okay, so it's very same thing. And the mountain, I mean, it's very simple for the mountain. It's not that crazy. Just doing grading and just moving things. Okay, this one I'm using somewhere. That's fine. Cool. Oh my god. Is there anything you guys want me to ask? You guys need to ask. You can, just put in the chat. So similarly, I do some more correction one by one on these layers and doing some precoms. See, all the layers have their own precoms here. As of now, I'm just doing single precom for the last frame, because last frame is the main frame. So I'm doing lookdev in the last frame. So this platform, I did a lot of correction. You can see here. So this is that platform comp. This one, this entire thing. So many mats I created for this, and the texture projection we saw for this. So this is that USD texture, which is came from the file. Okay, this is how it looks in Nuke, but in Houdini it looks correct. Then I'm applying a different texture for this site. Okay, to replace the texture. So this part I want to replace some different texture. So I geobind, and in the geobind I selected which area I want. In the drop down it will show me the made part and top. This is how I split in Houdini. You can see when I'm selecting this, you can see easily which part is selected. Okay, so bind material, rendering through scanner render. Then we have this, but now you also have this entire thing. So it's very easy. I have a cryptomats, so I can just mask out only this section. Okay, I'm just leaving everything, and using this utility path again, doing some noise. AP mat. So just connect this, and in the properties, if you go down here, you can add noise, and you have that noise, and it will stick because it's a position pass. Okay, and from here you can just do things like scale down, whatever. So that's what I did, and adding more contrast here, the gain and the gamma, like that. So now I have this, and then I'm doing mask again to break this more, like this. So adding some holes, and this one I'm using here. Okay, this is my original albedo for this texture, and this I'm just replacing the entire texture. Okay, you may think why I'm doing here, because it's more flexible for me, because in Houdini I'm not able to figure it out how to do, and I don't want to spend more time in Houdini. I want to show you how what is possible in comp. So replacing this texture, and I think this one also, yeah. So same thing I did texture replace for this bottom part. So same setup, but this time I'm doing the UV projection. So for the bottom, when I'm applying directly, it is stretching. So I'm using a camera and just projecting the UV from this angle. You can see. Okay, so, and then I'm applying material. So this way I'm not getting the stretchiness and nothing like that, and the texture is coming out very good, like this. See, and same thing, just removing the things that I don't want, and just replacing the texture. So these two I'm adding here and just multiplying. So now if I show you the actual texture, So see, previously it looks stretchy. Okay, that's why I replaced. Now it looks good. Okay, and when you see all together here, okay, this is with the beauty, and let me show you at the end. This is with the final, and let's disable this and see the difference. So this is the previous one. You can easily see that stretchy texture here and the repeated texture lines here as well. You can see it's very repeated. Okay, so now if I on this, now it's more variation. There's no repeating texture, and this part also texture is not repeat, not stretch. It looks correct. Okay, and from this distance it also looks correct. And this is a pre-comp. So okay, now people are talking. Yes, old bhai, big fan. Yeah. Rohan Kumar. Currently, where do you work, bro? Currently, I'm working in ILM Mumbai. Currently working with ILM, yeah. So thank you. Okay. Thomas, how often do you have to add all these detail yourself in professional studio job? Are the environment texture given to you often lacking? I mean, it depends on the projects. If it's required, then only we are adding this kind of retexturing and all. Otherwise, we don't do these things. Okay, so but here I want to show you the possibilities. How, if you're not happy with your texture, you have a the passes, the utility passes, the position pass, and everything. You can do your texturing in Nuke as well. Okay, so that's the thing. Okay, now just see my phone once. All good. Okay, let's continue. So I did a lot of correction for this. Let me show you this. So this is the sea light, the environment light, and this is our sunlight. Okay, if I show you from this, and if I go to end, not here, here, yeah, you can see from here to here I did this much of darkness. Okay, because if I show you our sun is here, so this is sunlight, and whatever you see the darkness here, so in this side you will see our fill light. Okay, and why I'm doing this much of darkness, because if you see that reference, so this is the reference, so based on reference I am doing this much of darkness. I'll show you AB quickly. Yeah, so now you can see it's almost matching, right? This part, how dark it is and everything. So I'm just trying to match this one by one. So this part is, I mean, it's very close, so that's why I did a pre-com, and I think it's fine. Now this crane is fine, I'm not touching it right now. And what else I did, I just refined this harvester model and doing some more grading. Let me see, everything is pre-com. Yeah, okay. So now if you see, these things are matching, only added a little bit of more distortion. And this top part, well, this is, I need to do some more work because textures are repeating and the lighting is not exactly the way we see here. See, it's little more dark, little more shape. Here it looks more flat, right? So I will refine that. But as I said, I rendered few layers more. I replaced few layers, re-rendering some layers. So we will import that. This layer I also render it. So let me just open these layers. So let me just import from my drive, so I can show you how different it is, and let's see together, because I'm checking that layer first time. Go to here. Okay, let's import. Why it's not importing directly? I think Nuke 17 will not allow me to drag and drop. Okay, I will go with the flow and I will import it. So this one, So this is the balloon one. Let me see where that harvester balloon is, because yeah, I think it's here. Yeah, so you can see the difference. So this is, I re-render this one because previously it looks very stretchy and long. So I reduce the size, so it is now much better, because you see in the reference, see, this is not that much stretchy compared to this. This is very stretchy, and this is good. So this at least is matching with the reference, not this one. Okay, I think this one is matching. That's why I re-render this. Okay, because I re-render, I think let's replace first and see. Yeah, see, the bounding was a little bit bigger, but I think that's fine. Okay, but I will do again the auto crop and let it render. So what this will do, it will create that bounding box, so it will play much faster. You don't have to calculate all the black frame. So let's wait few minutes. It will do its job very quick. So I rendered few layers, so I will import one by one. I think we are not seeing this. Yeah, see, this thing is going on. Okay. The resonance effects is asking, will there be a job for us as a VFX artist in next 5 years, or do I learn something else? I mean, jobs are available right now. In the next 5 years, I think, yeah, you will find a job. I mean, if you are passionate and if you want to learn in the and work in the movies, you can try it. Next 5 years, I mean, how old are you? I mean, you're asking for next 5 years. Okay, so yeah, so this is the older version, so we'll place older version above like this, and let's load one by one all the layers. Let's go back and let's load that utility harvester balloon. Yes. Okay, this is for the utility. Let me just delete this and connect this one here, and so if I go to the layers, yeah, we have crypto mats and everything. Now let's load the deep. $21 deep balloon, this. Okay, so we replace these layers. Okay, I think delete, I can delete this now. Okay, so one layer is done. I think the next is not this. This is also good. I mean, how are you dealing with the whole AI thing? I mean, you don't have to deal anything. I mean, AI is now a part of the VFX, right? So it's just a tool, so you can use for your advantage to get your what you call that, AI skills basically. Okay, so if you have AI skill in VFX, that's really good. I mean, learn comfy. So if you are doing any VFX shot, in that you can create some environment, some BG or whatever things from AI, and you can just comp it and add your VFX. Basically, AI is not like doing from 1 to 0, like from 0 to 100%. Okay, so it's just a tool, so just like other tools. Which layer I re-render? Yes, one more layer I re-render, not this. Which layer I re-render? Yeah, the foreground one. Where is that? This. Yeah, this platform. So let's import directly from here. 21, this is AOV front panel. Yeah, so you can see I just re-render this one with much more detail. You can see now. 1 second, I'm getting a call. Okay guys, I'm back. So I re-rendered this one, so it looks much better. Added more, what we call the particles in the ground and re-rendering basically. Previously it looks weird. I will show you one by one the AB later. Let me just import the layers. Hi, Nikhil, I have completed my VFX certification, but I feel like I did not really learn many advanced workflow or techniques. What should I learn next, and where should I learn it from? I mean, you said you completed your VFX certification, right? So make a reel first. Okay, do some personal project, make a reel, find your first job. Okay, when you're working in a job now, you will learn a lot. Find any job to get started in your career basically. Okay, so while working you will learn many things, and because when you are working for the client project now, it's totally different workflow, different kind of things when you are working on your personal projects. So uh, get a habit for the client projects, and there you will learn, and slowly you will progress. That's how I also progress basically, by working with the client, freelance as well, and the studio work as well, both. Hi, how are you doing? I'm good. How are you, DZN? Thanks for joining. Let me just what I'm doing. Okay, let me just do this. Replace all these 21. This is utility front panel. Okay, so this is the new one. Let me see the cryptomats. Yeah, cryptomat is there. Okay, now let's do the deep. 21 deep front panel. For some reason you cannot allow me to drag and drop from my file browser. I don't know. That's fine. So this one, and yeah, the top one, where is that shape? I replaced the shape as well. This. So I replaced this shape. I made it little bit a bit longer. So let me just load it that here. 21 AOV and floating shape. Yeah, now you can see a little bit long. I think I need to do this auto crop again, because now the ship is big, so it's need to calculate again. Yeah, Nikhil, welcome. Just find a job. Okay, just find whatever you get as a kickstart your career. I know initially you're not gonna get paid sometimes, but you need to start somewhere to make it anywhere. Okay, so start somewhere, then you can then you will get a confident automatically. Then you can easily switch to any other place. Guys, I will back in 1 minute. Okay, while this is doing, I will back. Okay, I'm back. Thank you for staying. Cool. Okay, so this is crop done. Let me copy paste and just replace here. Yeah, design, I'm doing good. Nice. Sorry guys. Okay, so let's replace this one. Let's very quickly. 21. I think this is utility. Floating ship. This. Okay. Let's do the deep as well. I know you guys can't see the floating panel, but that's fine. There is nothing interesting to see. So let me just floating ship. Yeah, see something. Oh, I loaded AOV. I need to load the deep. Deep 21 floating ship. Yeah, this is correct. So this is also done, and I think I added one more layer. So I want to show. Robot Bhai, thank you so much. Robot Bhai is the guy who made all these models. I'll show you guys. So all these models that you see, almost 90% of the models he made it. Okay, this harvester, but this balloon I made it. This everything he made it. Mountains is just a Houdini mountains, and this front panel I made it. This front panel, okay. The ground is just a plane, but all these crane and everything he gave me. So thank you for the help. So big shout out to Robot Ninja. Okay, let's continue. Let's add one more layer. So there is one more layer. Let me just load from my try. Front panel loaded. Harvester balloon, yeah, ground. Why it's not allow me to drag and drop? Need to check why this Nuke 17 is doing like this. Okay, so we render this one. So this is a new layer. I render it. So I will show you why I'm rendering this one. So this is like in the ground. I can see this. Okay, let's render. Let's load utility and all the layers. Utility. Use this. Copy paste this. So deep and panel. Okay, so now let's do the auto crop again for these layers. Okay, yeah, it has been an honor to work with you on this project. Thank you so much. Amazing working with you as well. We will continue, creating new stuff in the future for sure with your incredible modeling skill. Come on, so let it load. Okay, I'm not able to see what is happening, so just loading. Okay, so now I have this crop. I will add this so I can have extra bounding box. Okay, let's copy paste this. Let's rename this. So what is this? So this is the ground platform. This is utilities ground platform. So naming is highly required. so you can have proper organization and you're not gonna get confused which layer is which. So that's why let's add this p box. Round, flat, platform. Same layer, but that's fine. It's a deep. So is it deep really? So why it's not creating deep? Yeah. Now it's created the deep icon. So this is just a one layer which I added as an extra layer. So let's copy paste. Just copy the stamps, Control X, and we need to add that somewhere, okay, in the scene. So let's see the layers. So here, yeah. But first we need to add this in the matte layer. Okay, again we need to render some layers. So let's push this down a little bit and we'll add that. Okay, so I think I don't need the utility, I just need deep and this. Why is not creating that deep stuff? Deep. Okay, fine. It should create icon like this, but it's not creating it. Is it deep? It's here. Yeah, deep is here. Yeah, that's fine. So just copy pasting this entire thing. Deep merge here, and let's connect this like this, and let's rename this. Okay, it will automatically take it from this. So now if I view from here, let's add a layer contact sheet so I can see all the layers. And this is show name. So now we have these mats. Let's see the previous one and the new one. You will see some difference. Yeah. See? So this is change. This is change, and here also well. You can see the change. And we added one more layer. Correct? Why are you not seeing that? Sound platform, right? It should be here. Oh, still is taking it as a left. Okay. Deep recolor matte. Let me just do it again. Grab this and color, right? Target color. I forgot to press that button, I guess. Why? Why it's not creating that layer? Okay, something is wrong. Inject channel. Let me go inside and see. Yeah, we have. Yeah, maybe some issue. So we have, yeah, it's great. So now, yeah, see, the ground shape is coming. Now if we do AB, some changes in the layers and some changes here. So that means I need to re-render this one. So version 1 I will do the same on the, I will just replace, maybe I will just do the version up and let's render this and see how much time it is taking. Okay, so it's taking some time. Okay, let me see the chat now while this is rendering. Can you please make a tutorial? Inspire X is asking, can you please make a tutorial on reflections, objects character reflection on the window with the moving camera? Yeah, sure. With the new Nuke 17, there is now it's much easier to do the reflection. So I will definitely make one tutorial how to do the reflection using Nuke 17 USD workflow. Maybe that will help. Okay, I think this will take time. Okay, what I will do, I will just render the last frame. Okay, because we are doing lookdev on the last frame, so let's render last frame. And because I don't want to waste your time, let's render last frame and let's create that. Now we have all the channels. Replace this with this. Offline I will do the full frame rendering. Okay, now in this side, now this is the platform you guys see. So previously we don't have this, and this much change. Let me show you one by one now. So this much I re-render these layers, this layer, this, and this platform. Now you can see this is much better now. Previously we just have this flat looking. Now it's a little bit better, I guess. Okay, and I move this a little bit back so I can see this platform, because I saw this platform in the reference. See, this is the platform is missing in my shot, so I added that platform so it will match. And one of my friend also is working on the character, so we will add that character as well here, like this. Okay, let's render this one as well. Last frame, maybe let's render last frame just for tutorial purpose, just for the live stream. So I will do the rendering offline. And I will, yeah, override is fine. Cool. So this is Slapcom now with a new layer. If I go one frame back, you will see this is the old one. So this ship is, I stretch it a little bit, so it will, so it has much longer, because in the reference you see is very long looking, but but here in the previous one it looks very not much long. So I did some scale in Houdini and re-render this one. So now we have this, and let's re-render this one as well, last frame. So we can have same layer. You don't have a mismatch layer. See how much time it is taking. So that's why, I also need to add that layer here, which I totally forgot. So let me copy paste and delete this from here, and let's add it, copy paste this here from here to here. So this is the data pass. So this will go here, this will go here. Removing deep, and let's render. Okay, so far 1 hour is passed, so we did 1 hour stream. Let's do one more hour, and I think then we will done. Okay, now let me reload, see that depth. Yeah, now we have this layers properly aligned. Normals, yeah, all layers correct. Go back. Yeah, for now one frame is fine because we are doing look dev on a last frame, so that's fine. So yeah, we did all the precoms, I guess. Now if I go layer by layer and disable the what we call the precom, you will see the change. This will come back because the holdout mats are changed now. Hey, hi in our VFX. Hey dude, hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. I hope you are also doing well. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, see this platform now? It's here. Okay, let's re-render this. Now we have to re-render all the layers one by one. Pankaj. Yes, Pankaj Sharma. Hi. Welcome back, Sarji. Welcome to the stream. Guys, Pankaj is our senior compositor. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing also good. So let's re-render this quickly. Everything is good, Sarji. Okay, let's go one by one. This is the new layer we render. So yeah, see, from this longer to see this tiny. So this is like, you know, good like shape. This is like very long. Now it's better, I guess. Little bit of smaller. Let's render one more frame. So hold out mats, this one as well. Tomorrow I will come to the office, Sarji. Now I'm feeling good. Okay, let's continue. Which layer this is? Yeah, this is what I changed. So here you will see it will be much longer shape. Okay, so let's render this one as well, and then at the end we'll see how it will look, the difference and the overall shot look. Yeah, I think this harvester, yeah, I need to render. Let's re-render. Let's re-render a single frame all the layers so we can see at the end how it will look. Yes, Saji, great. Everything is great. PS Craft. Pipeline is good. Pipeline is good in all studios. Just you need to adapt it. Okay, let's re-render this one as well. Fresh. There is no complaint about pipeline. Every studio have their own system to work. Yeah, till now we rendered this much. Let's go down with layer. Yeah, this one. So this also need to re-render with the new matte, hold out matte. Yeah, rightly said. Yes, I mean, it just, you know, things you need to adapt. So okay, so this is also new. Okay, good. Now this, let's re-render this one as well. Cool. So till here, yeah, we rendered. Now the platform will come. We need to merge it, that platform as well. Okay, this one we have new. It will push back. Yeah, see. So we can see the more, you know, environment, not this front platform. Because we go back. I mean, no. Okay, fine. So now this is done. Now you see this hole is coming here because we need to add that layer back, the new platform that we created. Okay, let's make some space. I think I will add it here before this. Yeah, this front platform is merging. I will add it here. Here I will add. So let's copy this entire thing and paste here. Do the merge, delete this precomp as well. So let's disable this. Now here we just need to replace. Let's delete these corrections. If I did somewhere, no. In this layer there is less correction, so that's why I copy that layer. Let's copy from here the layers. This perfect, so I can get the stamp. Control X. Let's go down. Okay, so what I need this beauty. So let's replace this here. Okay, now we see all the passes and it will merge everything automatically. And let's copy this one here and place it here. Here we are doing the divide multiply, so that's why I need to copy paste here as well. Yeah, so in the hold out mat we need to select that ground platform. Is it correct? Yeah. Oh, here, sorry. So let's copy and add this. So we have proper alpha. Then we are doing the pre-mult, unpre-mult, and just cropping this one like this. And the precom, let's rename this brown platform. Okay, now we have new precom. Let's render single frame, import, and here is doing disjoint. Let's do the disjoint, and then here will come this one. Now why I'm merging it, because here I will merge my what we call the character. So at the end I will merge my character. So what I can do, I can delete this one here at the end, so I can place this here, okay, in this side. And let's do one more merge and merge them together. So now we have proper layers. merging one by one. Okay, so like this. So now at the end I will add one more character layer and that's it. Let's move everything up for now. So once we have character, then we will add that. Now you can see, now we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 12 layers. 12, is it 12? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 12. So after that I will have one more layer, it will come here, 13. So there is 13 layers, and let's see at the end. Yeah, see, now this looks complete. So if I just do AB, this much we did the change. I pushed this back so I can see more space, and added this platform just like in the reference and made these things longer, and reduce this length in the Y so I can have good shape just like in the reference. So if I do the AB now with the reference, so this is the reference, and let's add a switch to show you the previous one. Okay, so this is the previous one and this is the new one. So see, this is looking much better now. Previously it's longer, now I think it's better. It's close to this. It's not exactly same, but it's close. Same thing for this ship. You can see it's much longer. Previously it looks really tiny. Now it's long. And same for this platform. So I added this platform. Once I have character now, then it will look correct. So I push this back so I can see only this much, like this. And then this platform is there. Okay, few layers are rendered, that's it, and this is the shot with the reference side by side. Cool. So let me see what people are talking. Shinzo bhai, hello bhai, kaise ho? Yeah, I'm good. How are you bhai? Wow, nice video. Thank you. Okay, so this much stuff I did. Now you can see side by side it looks very close. Now the one last thing I will do, I refine this front panel because this is I just newly added. I refine this one, and I will add that smoke layers here and there, because now you see I added the depth hazing, but the smoke layers are missing. So Shinzo bhai, bro, last year I joined Digico Studio as a roto artist. Now I changed my department to VFX editor. Oh, nice. Did I do the right thing by changing it here? I mean, how can I tell you is it right or not? You know better, right? You change it. I mean, how you feeling it? That's the main point. Okay. If you are interested in doing editorial stuff, then it's good. If you're not enjoying, then don't do. If you're enjoying that work, then it's fine. Just like I enjoy compositing, that's why I'm doing here compositing. I'm not doing anything else. Simple. Okay. So let's do some changes for this one. Okay, based on the reference, and we'll see how it will look. So let's do 4 and 5. Okay. So I can see I can see more texture, but here we don't have much texture. So let's disable the precomp and let's come here. Yeah. Utility, yeah, let's keep it here. I will need it. Ground platform. It's a deep, right? I guess. Yeah, up here. Albedo. Alright. Okay. And then I will use this to do some changes. For example, this is the diffuse direct we have here. So let me just make some space. Just like above, we did some changes for the texture. We'll do it here. So we'll take one merge and do the divide. So basically I'm removing the texture. Now this is just a light, and just in the bottom multiply this one, adding it back, multiply. Oh, that's the problem. So divide, double click and do the multiply. So now we did nothing, we just come from here and going here. I mean same thing, but here I will do some changes to the texture. So let's add that, and can do some gamma. To reduce the contrast. Okay, like this. And same thing we have to do in this side as well, because this side we have the diffuse indirect, which is very less, but still we have. And here at the end we'll see this, how it will look. So I can just connect this one like this. Okay, so we are doing divide and then multiply, and when we're doing multiply we're just doing the modification and then do multiply. So now we're just doing this, and we'll see here. Now it looks much bright, so I can go to my, maybe this light, see sky, and just reduce that. I think this is fine. I can reduce the sunlight. I think I can reduce maybe 8. Yeah, so let's see how it looks. I can see this is like more contrast here, so that means I need to reduce my sunlight, not the sunlight, the skylight. So I'll reduce that, and if I view here, you see more shadow. Okay, so I want to see more shadow here, so it will match it here automatically. Yeah, see, now it's much more darker compared to this. See, it's much more brighter. We'll compensate, but first let's match the shadow part. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Now let's compensate the light. So we'll do the key light here. Let's boost it. Yeah, so 1.5. so we have this sunlight. So if I disable, you see it did this. So adding contrast using the lights. I think 1.5 is too high. 1.3. And here is, you see, it's more saturated. Mine is more lighter. So what I will do, I will go here and I think can add more saturation in the albedo. Now see, it's more saturated now. 1.5 is good, I guess. And I think I can change the little bit of hue using this wheel. Let's see. Not the green, but a little bit of blue side. Yeah, little bit of warmer. So now it's matching, but I think it's too much now. I'm looking at this place. Okay. I think this saturation is fine, I guess. I can just delete this and I can add the color in this grid. Yeah. Maybe we can add some texture, but I think I will leave it for now. I will see what I can do offline. But now you can see we added this platform, we matched the shadow area. Okay, and oh, but we see the chromatic we have, but this also have some artifacts. So chromatic we have here, but it's very subtle, so I can boost a little bit. I think 5 is good. We don't need too much chromatic. And make sure this is in the center. Cool. So this is the shot till now. Now it's like more open space. Now we see much more area here. Okay, that's good. That is exactly what I want. Okay, so far 1 hour 20 minutes we spent on this comp. So let me show you one more thing. So what I'm adding here, I'm just adding, so this is like you know, IMAX res 2K, but if you do some cropping like 16:9, so this is like a 1080p aspect ratio, so it will look like this. Okay, and let's change this. For example, this is the widest screen. Okay, like this. So now you see the shot looks really wide and it looks good, but we lose some parts, so that's fine. That's the thing about this. I will show you this. So this is the footage. This is the actual widescreen footage. If I compare with this, you can see they are matching now. Okay, and with the IMAX it will look like this, and same thing for my IMAX, it will look like this. So I try to match it how it looks in the IMAX, and once it's matched in the IMAX, it's automatically matching with the wide screen. Okay, so if I do, I think 16:9, let's see. No, yeah, this is the widest one, the reference. This is the actual footage from the movie. Okay, for US 4K, and we need to change this one to 3, the widest screen anamorphic. So this both are matching now. Okay, after this I can add a reformat just to show you the difference, and I can come here 1080p black outside. Now if I do this and this, now see it looks good. So that's why. But I think this is also looking good, but it's cropping everything a lot, but that's fine. But that's the whole point of, you know, IMAX, to have a more space, more pixels, so I can see. So what I can do, I can come after vignette, no, after this I can add a transform, and I can just move everything down or up based on my taste. For example, -100, so I can move it down, or I can just move everything up so I can see more ground like this. Or what I can do, I can animate this as my shot is progressing, because I will show you. So this is the camera motion of this shot. Okay, so I can animate that if I want. From here I can animate the transformation, so I can hide more stuff, and at the end you see this. But in IMAX you see much more. So I will not gonna render this one like this with the crop. I want to render this one like a full IMAX res. So let me just remove that transformation as well. So we render this one as a full, and one output will be full IMAX, and one with that crop anamorphic one. So here you can see the slab comp. So this is the slab comp, and this is the comp what we did. I mean, till now this is what I have. And let's do the side by side with this. Now you can see in this box. Let me move it here. Oh, my face is covering, so I can move it here. Yeah, so you guys can see this is the slab comp we have, and this is the reference. This is my. So in my, I can see the smokes are missing area. Here you can see the smoke. Here as well you can see the smoke in the distance. Added a depth hazing. I just need to add the smoke layer here and here, and some refinement here, and some, you know, vignetting, and I think then I'm done with this shot. I will add the character at the end. So let's expose down and see. Yeah, now you can see the color. So this is where we started. So this is just a raw render from here till here. Yeah, now you can see this color need to match. So we'll match that, but the ground is okay. Ground and everything is okay. See, this is we getting some RTO because it's a MP4. That's why we don't have dynamic range in the reference, but that's fine. But at least we can see the colors, and this colors is not exactly the same. We see it's bleeding. It's like MP4 compressed. That's why we see the pink and everything. But I'm pretty sure in the movie we don't see this pink color. Okay, so I'm not adding the pink color in my shot here. I'm just overall matching with the color. Oh my god, this glitch. See that? So the pink I'm not gonna add. So but overall I'm matching the tone and everything with the shot. Yeah, see, it's pink and bending because just a image, okay, from the internet. And maybe this have more range. Yeah, this is also compressed. See the pinks everywhere. We'll see how to look when I'm doing the final comp. As of now there is no pink. Oh, let me switch to this. So I'm rendering everything with what you call the, not the sRGB. sRGB looks contrasty. I want RX09 look. So this is the look. Okay, and if I show you the reference, it's almost same, right? Thank you, Sarji. It is nice. We are pushing it to match it more closer to the reference. So if I gamma down, now we can see, yeah, see, this is not matching exactly. This is, the colors are a little bit off. Let's try to match the color. Let's disable and see how it looks. Let's do the version up first. Save new composition. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I can just reduce the saturation, I guess. Let's see. That helps, but it looks more pink. So let me go to the wheel and just push to the green side. Okay, let's compare with the reference. Yeah, in the reference, I mean, it looks pink because that compression, but we don't want that pink look. I think I can keep it here somewhere. Yeah. Now let's see in the normal brightness. Yeah, I think that is fine, I guess. Okay, now let's do the render. Let's see with the raw. So this is with the raw, and it's I think it looks more bright. So let me reduce, keep it 1. .2. 1.2 is good. I think 1.3 is like, yeah, 1.2 is fine. Let's render this as well, and let's turn on that and let's reload. Cool. Now we have this cool render. And as you can see now, there is no lag thanks to the setting what I did for the Nuke 17. So this is the script as of now. It's not that big. It's like very simple script, just repeating same thing, but you can see bunch of things I'm doing. If I just show you my tool, is it open? Right, it's open here. Okay. This okay, so I can draw, so that's why I open this. So the main thing, like, just these things, just copy pasting multiple times here and here. Okay. The second important thing is just adding some correction based on the layer. So here you can see some changes here, the big changes. I'm a big changes I'm pointing out. Okay, what happened? Oh, the tool is not good, I guess. Okay, so here box and green, yeah. So here. So I will add some more correction here, and after that with the main correction I will do the global correction here. For example, we'll add some layers here like smoke layer and everything, and then at the end we'll do our final touch up and we'll render this thing out. And in this side we have our sky and some correction for the sky. That's it. And the main thing is our this backdrop, this asset backdrop here. This is the main thing. Kashyap. Oh, delete. I just saw the message and it's delete. Okay, Kashyap, I am a paint artist and I want to become a compositor. Can you tell me how can I prepare for ILM level? Prepare for ILM level. I think, have you not see that? But recently there is a JD Academy for prep in ILM. Go to the ILM LinkedIn page, and I think you can go to the job section, and I think you will get it. So they will give you the training for the prep, and then you can. Oh, sorry, you want to join as a compositor, right? Yeah, for the compositor, I think there is a junior level hiring going on. I think in ILM, you can try it here. See if you can get the chance. Otherwise, you have to switch from prep to comp in whatever the studio you are working. From there you can switch, and slowly you can progress for the comp. But as a junior in ILM, I mean, you need some experience in comp, then they can hire you as a junior in comp in ILM. Or what else you can do, you can join here in ILM as a prep, and from ILM you can you can ask them to put you in a comp. Just a request. I mean, there are multiple ways. There are a lot of studios are doing this. Let's put it here. Okay, so this is the comp, and I think let's go to the end and we render this thing. So I'm keeping all the updates, so you can see I will show you. So this is where I started. Okay, slowly just progressing the shot. You can see the changes in the shot. So here I'm just testing the textures and how to look, and just adding texture, refining the shot one by one. And now with the version 12 we have here. Now this is the version 13 with this much of change, so we'll render this one as well here. And this is our new update. I will add this node label. So this label you will get it in from the Nuke survival toolkit. If you have this, you can have that. So it will basically show the name and the version, so it is easy to see. So from version 12 to 13 with this did this much of change, adding platform and everything. So just adding more layers. Now we'll add the smoke layer and everything, and we'll finish this shot. Cool guys. So I think this is good. 1 hour 30 minutes we spent. And if you guys have any questions, you can ask, so we can wrap up the stream. Okay, let me just switch to discussion. Okay, cool. So if you have anything, you guys can ask me. I am wrapping up the stream now. Okay. So this is the script, and here we are. Looks good. Thank you, Robot Bhai. PS Craft, is this available on your Patreon? The work file, yeah. This work file is not available as of now, but it will be available once I complete this shot. So I think maybe next week you will get this full comp and full script in Patreon. So my plan is I will share the EXR for free. So all these EXR I will share for free, but if you want this comp, you need to become my Patreon member, so you can get this comp script. Okay, but the renders I will provide for free, all these deep layers. Okay, there is one more layer will come, so we'll have 13 layers. So all these things is available for free, so you can download. Yeah, just wait for the next week, I guess. So next week I will upload. I will try. Okay, should I follow your tutorial to prepare for comp? Yeah, you can follow my tutorial, but you are already a prep artist, right? So you know the nuke and everything. Just learn the keying. That's the very common thing in compositing. Learn the keying and CG compositing and 2D elements like adding smokes, mother flashes, fire, rain, everything. Okay, sparks, all kind of things. So how to composite them nicely, seamlessly, learn those. 2D compositing mostly. Keying, when you're doing keying, make sure you have a good good skills in keying, you know, to fix the black and white edges, blending environment, retaining the hair details and all. Very essential. Okay, I think guys, 1 minute, I will come back. Okay, in 1 minute, so we can continue. Give me 1 minute. Yeah, I'm back. Okay, so maybe in the next stream I will invite one guest, maybe Robot Bhai. Robot Ninja will join us. I don't know. Let's see. So we can see, we can finish this shot and we'll have some conversation with him about the modeling part of this shot. Robot Bhai, what do you think? If you are here. Cool. Okay, let's finish this and we'll continue this next stream. Maybe the next stream will be the last stream for this shot. Then I will release one video about how I composite this shot. I will show all the layers and everything, and then we will done with the shot, and I will upload the files and everything, so you guys can download and see the process. 2D elements, Kashyap, yeah, 2D elements I'm using for some shots. So the CG and keying I have to focus on. Yeah. So get your hands, do more practice for the 2D element and keying, and side by side you can do a CG. Just like I already share many files for free, EXR. So download those EXR, make your own comp, try to match with my comp or make it better. Okay, that's the best advice. Make it better and see how far you can push. Okay. All right, I think we can wrap up. Thank you everyone for joining the stream, and I hope you enjoy the stream. Thank you so much for your time, and we'll see. Let me see. I'm not missing any chat, right? Live chat. I don't know why this automatically set for the top chat. I make sure I put it the live chat. So in my stream, the top fan is the Robot Ninja. So I can see it here, and second is PS Craft, and third is Pankaj Sharma. Thank you guys for your comments. So you guys are top place. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will end this stream now, and I will play that end screen after 1 minute. I will close the stream. So thank you so much for watching. We will see you in the next stream. Have a great day. Bye.